My Korean partners thought I had completely lost my mind. I just handed them the EU banned list of ingredients where over 8,000 of them have been banned and that FLURTH would not touch them. Non negotiable, and they rolled their eyes. They looked at me and said, Neha, nobody does this. It's too difficult. Nobody cares this much. I said, I care. Let's start. 30 prototypes later, here's what I learned about building something that doesn't exist yet. Hi, I'm Neha here, and this is Building FLURTH, Episode 3. When you're launching a new brand with a new idea and no marketing budget, the first product is everything. It's not just a product, it's an argument. A proof of concept, it has to say everything the brand stands for in a single object. So the question wasn't just what to make, it was what is the most honest place to start? The consumer research kept pointing in one direction. Lip balms, lip oils, lip tints, lip masks, the market was flooded, completely overrun. Every brand had one, every creator was posting another. But here's what nobody was doing. Nobody was talking about lip care, as a system, as something your lip skin actually needs. Not to look good for a night out, but to be genuinely healthy. Lip skin is one of the thinnest, most vulnerable skin on your body. It has no sebaceous glands. It can't protect itself the way your face can. And we are treating it like a canvas for color and temporary fix for dryness. The gap between what existed and what lip skin actually needed, that was where FLURTH's first product lived. The first product isn't about revenue, it's about the proof. Proof that the idea is real and that the standard is real, that you mean what you say. I want to take you into the formulation process because I think most people have no idea what it actually involves. You don't just pick ingredients and mix them. You're making a decision that compound on each other, and every decision has a consequence. We were building a lip care system, not a single product, a system with distinct purposes. A day balm and a night balm that did fundamentally different things. A lip oil, a lip mask, each one with a specific job. Each one formulated to work as a part of a routine and not in isolation. That word routine matters. Design-led skincare means every product knows where it lives in a woman's day. The day balm protects, the night balm repairs, the oil nourishes, the mask treats. If those four things are interchangeable, you haven't built a system. You've built four versions of the same product. The formulation challenges started immediately. Oil extracts. The moment you introduce the botanical oils we wanted for nourishment, for efficacy, for the clean ingredient profile, the texture becomes sticky, too sticky. The kind of sticky that makes you immediately wipe it off, which defeats the entire purpose. Finding the balance between a formula rich enough to work and light enough to wear took iteration after iteration, prototype after prototype. You change one variable and three others shift. The peel. We wanted the lip peel that actually worked. Mild, zero exfoliation, zero burning, zero abrasion. Sounds simple, isn't it? The sensation of a peel has to feel active enough for the consumers to trust it. It's doing something. But any sensation that tips into discomfort and you've broken the trust completely. That line is extraordinarily narrow to formulate to. 30 prototypes. Some were close, some were completely wrong. A few were genuinely exciting for one quality and completely failed on the other. You test, you note, you brief again, and you wait, you test again. And through all of it, my Korean partners stayed. Every time I sent back a prototype with a 15-point feedback document, they came back with the next version. They didn't just tolerate the standard, they started to understand it. And then they started to believe in it too. The difference between a good formulation partner and a great one is this. A good partner gives you what you asked for. A great partner starts to understand why you asked for it. And then we got to the fragrance. Fragrance in skincare is complicated. Most products use it not because it improves the formula, but because it improves the experience of opening the product, the sensory moment, the ritual feeling, and it sells. My Korean partners wanted fragrance in the lip range. The market expects it, they said it. It makes the product feel premium, they said. Customers associate scent with quality. I said, no. This was one of the harder conversations we had because they weren't wrong about the market. Fragrance does sell. But here's the thing about fragrance in lip care specifically. It goes onto your lips, you ingest it. And many fragrance compounds are amongst the ingredients on the EU ban list I'd handed them on day one. More than that, it was a philosophical line. Skincare is not perfume. Lip care is not makeup. The moment you add fragrance, you prioritize the sensory impression over actual care. You're dressing it up, and dressing it up was exactly what I was trying to move away from. So they went back and they found something better, a way to make the formula feel elevated and completely without the synthetic fragrance. The texture, the absorption, the finish. The care was the experience, not the scent. That decision is in every FLURTH product now. What you feel when you use it is the formula working, not adding it to make it feel like more than it is. Genuine care should be felt not by being expensive, not by smelling like a luxury counter, but by being exactly the right mix of ingredients for exactly the right purpose. Here's what I got wrong. I was stubborn about the fragrance decision in a way that cost us time. Not because I was wrong, I still believe I was right. I said no. I explained my position, but I didn't sit with them in the way long enough for them to arrive at it themselves. And when someone is executing your vision and they don't fully understand the principle behind the decision, they'll find another way to the same problem later. The best creative partnerships aren't about compliance, they are about shared conviction. You don't just want people who will do what you ask. You want people who believe in the same things you believe in. Because then, when you're not in the room, they make the right call on their own. Being right is not the same as bringing people with you. Learn the difference early. It will save your prototypes. By the end of those 30 prototypes, we had something real. A lip care system that worked genuinely, worked formulated to a standard nobody in the market was holding themselves to. We had the product, we had the packaging, we had the partners. What we didn't have was the name. Next week, how FLURTH got its name, a trademark lawyer who arrived at exactly the right moment, a naming process that took longer than the formulation, and the word that finally said everything. Hi, I'm Neha, and this is Building FLURTH. If this episode resonated with you and you would like to know how we got our name FLURTH, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and wait for more.